Good afternoon, good evening to anyone who will be watching. So it is Thankful Thursday. Normally it's Think About It Thursday. Tonight, this evening, it's going to be a little bit different. Following the motions, following the spirit. Yeah. So until we get some viewers, I'll just be sitting here relaxing my nerves. I did this live more than once, more than enough times to be comfortable. However, unknowingly, I would have a moment today. So my nerves are a little bit erect, you guys. So if anyone will be watching later and they're like, what's going on here? Or she's quiet, whatever, that's what it is. So while I wait for some viewers, or not wait for viewers, because I'll explain why I'm not waiting for viewers later. But I'm just got to get my nerves together because I don't want to miss the message to myself, if that makes sense. So, this is what I'll be doing. So many things that calm my nerves, but I won't listen to the crazy playlist. So until anyone comes on, I'm just sitting here vibing to myself, getting my personal nerves together for myself. So if anyone's watching, anyone comes in, drop me a message, even if you will watch this afterwards. Drop me a message, drop me a hello, a good evening, good night. Um, Say something. I just want to know that you're here or not. I know there's a lot of people that prefer to stay anonymous, and that's cool. But yeah, do not own copyrights to this music. So no one has come on yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Um, Hopefully the music's not too loud, where I can be heard. So again, Thankful Thursday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyone who's watching, who will be watching later, I welcome you. I appreciate you, and I hope that your week has been blessed, has been amazing, even if it hasn't been. If it has not been amazing, or if there were some bumps and bruises in the road, trust me, it's okay. It's okay. I'm learning that personally. It doesn't. It's definitely easier said than felt, but it is so true, you guys. I'm learning that nothing is happening to me. It's happening for me. And I got that today on a whole nother level. I think I got all my emotions out, so definitely not trying to be emotional right now. But again, Thankful Thursday. So let me just start off with what I'm thankful for. One time I would just say, I'm thankful for life. Um, and that would just sum it up all. But to be completely transparent, I am now at this moment. I've said it before, and we say things, we die hard believe that we live by certain things. Things like we don't care about what nobody else thinks, or we don't care who's there, who's not, who supports us, who's not. But it's if you think about it, when you're alone with your moments, it's certain things you can't hide from yourself. You can't hide anything from that man upstairs. with that being said, we, at some point, I know we do act, we respond, even if the people that we, don't care about their opinions, their support, whatever the case may be, those people ultimately mean something to you. If they didn't, they wouldn't even be considered, it wouldn't be a situation factor at all. So when we speak those things, we're speaking of something, someone, something that has happened to us, which ultimately means it mattered. It mattered. And it's okay that it matters. It is completely okay. Again, I'm learning today that what I'm thankful for is not just life. Life sums it up, but to be, a little bit finer, excuse me, guys, I'm thankful for my mess ups. Y'all don't know my story. I'm not going to sit here and say I had a bad life, I had a bad childhood, whatever the case may be. I have so many people that have been around me since day one. I have family, I have parents that have loved me, that have instilled things in me, um, that I would never be able to run away from, that I appreciate to this day. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful again for the mess ups. I'm thankful for the things that I thought were happening to me. I now know that they're happening for me. They had to happen. Not to get on a spiritual tip, but here's the thing. Jesus, they did him so wrong. And he was treated so badly, and to this day, regardless on whether you have a relationship with him or not, at some point in this lifetime, you will have to call on his name because of what happened for him. That happened for him. It didn't happen to him. I even thought one time, I would say, "Oh my God, how would they do that to him? How could they just be so mean and so cruel to him?" It wasn't happening to him. It was happening for him. For him, so that so many other blessings could happen for us, every one of us. And so, yes, I'm so thankful for those things. I'm thankful for the moments where I felt like I was weak. I told myself tonight, not until, all of these emotions came down, that I told myself that it was enough. It was enough, not just telling myself that. He's been telling me that, but I hadn't been listening. It's enough. Everything that I went through, like I said, someone else has a bigger testimony than I do. Someone else has went through a worse journey than I have. But I can only bet and hope and know and have faith that it's only because their blessings are bigger. It was happening for them. As is me. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't sit well, whatever the case may be. But it's happening for me. Again, at some point we'll all call on Jesus' name, and he was, biggest testimony of them all. I feel like I'm losing my train of thought. Again, if you guys are watching, when you watch, bear with me. Today is Think About It Thursday, but it's Thankful Thursday to me because I just wanted to share what I've been thankful for. I'm thankful for, like I say, the bad, the good. I'm thankful for my mess ups, my mistakes, the things I were ashamed to talk about, the things that were uncomfortable. I'm thankful for them now, today. Yeah, I've always lived and said, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. That wasn't true. I have feelings. I have a heart. Weakness. I feel personally, weakness now is something that we pick up, something that we learn because we came from the greatest strength of them all. We came from a higher power. Again, if you don't believe in that, that's not your thing, that's good, but it's mine. And I'm now going to talk about it. I'm going to let my voice be heard, even if I'm alone, Right now, when somebody goes back to watch this video, I've been on live for 12 minutes and 54 seconds, and I have not seen one person show up. And I'm going to continue this message because I just had my talk with my man, my God, and let him know that now it is okay. It is okay if he's the only one watching, if he's the only one listening to me. That is okay. Because as much as I love my family, as much as I adore and will go to the end of earth for my parents, and so many people that I do know, love, and care about me, there has been so many quiet nights, so many nights of tears, so many nights of pain. No one was there. At the time, I thought I was alone. There was no family. There was no friends. Granted, I've had friends and loved ones who've got the chance to see my tears. I don't show them often. Who was there to say, keep going, you got this. And I appreciate it so much. But ultimately, on those nights when I was alone, when I felt like it was nothing else, family wasn't there. Friends were not there. No one was there in the flesh. But I wasn't alone, and I made it through the next day. I made it to the next morning where I was able to rise with a smile on my face, not knowing how, not knowing why. Which brings me to the next topic. I'm so thankful for this opportunity. Man, y'all, when they say it's bigger than Forex, this is what they mean. It's bigger than Forex. If it had not been for this opportunity, I would not be ready to truly step into where I'm supposed to be. Step into who I'm supposed to be. Step into the strength I know I had years ago, prior to all the things that I thought was happening to me. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. And y'all gonna hear this, like I say, I'm thankful. My team, when you watch this, and I know I'll probably get fussed at because they're gonna say, why you didn't tell me so we could show up and support you? My nerves. So, my team, my VIP team, my I Am Academy team, thank you. Thank you for everything, for the sign up. Tia Cook, thank you for your post that night. Khalil. Whew. Again, you guys, I'm so sorry. I did not want to be this emotional. I thought I had got all of that out. But I'm thankful for it because it has allowed me to be in position. It has allowed me to push myself to different limits. Places I know I'm capable of being. Things I know I'm capable of doing. I have a voice. I do. I just sometimes I'm very quiet with it. Sometimes I don't share my voice until someone asks for it. That is no more. That is no more. So if I sound like a repeated person from this day on, March 4th, 2021, it will be okay. I will be okay. That is great because it's what I'm thankful for. It's what I'm thankful for. It's what I'll always be thankful for. Like I say, the good and the bad. I now know that it is literally happening for me. There was so many things I wanted to say. This is not the way it was supposed to go. But again, my prayers and my conversation with him was, it's okay if you want me to bear myself completely in front of the world. If you want me to tell the things that I've been ashamed of, I will do that because now it's happening for me so that it can happen for someone else. Someone else is going to hear it. Someone else is going to get the picture. My queens, my ladies, I love y'all. I've always said I'm not the type, or I've never been the type to have a lot of female friends. That hasn't been me. And that was cool. That was good. It protected me. It kept me from, I'd say, out a lot of trouble. I'm just not as, competition and all that stuff. There's no need for it. I have given respect, not saying that I haven't said things that weren't right, but I genuinely want the best for all my ladies, for all my women, my little girls, not just my children, your girls. I want the best for them. I want to let them know they came in this world with a crown on their head. They came here with that. But as you live, as you go through life will start to turn your crown, will allow you, because ultimately it's your life, it's your journey. Life will allow you to think that you no longer have a crown on your head, that you're no longer wearing that crown. Life will make you feel like you need to take that off and put on a ball cap or something to hide your face or to weigh your head down. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Our crowns remain. So for my queens out there, my ladies, my little girls, this is for you too. This is for you to know that it's okay. No matter how dull somebody told you your crown was, no matter how many times you heard you're not worthy, you're undeserving of that crown never left. You're there. It's yours. You get to polish that. You get to make sure it remains shining. No one else gets that. He gave that to you. It is not for them. It is not for your mom. It is not for your sister. It is not for your father. It is not for anyone. Everyone has their own crown. Every woman. My men, I love y'all too. I respect y'all. In a certain way, I'm a woman that can give a man his flowers also. I really think there's a lot of men who deserve that. A lot of men in my life, you know who you are, thank you. Of course, the biggest one, my dad is not here, so he won't know that I said that, but yeah, so you guys, this is for you. So I'm thankful that I had to endure some of the things that I've endured. And one day my story will be told. I will tell my story. But this is for you. Like I say, everything that I endured, it didn't, it's happening for me. It's definitely happening for me. But also so that I can share my message, my testimony, so that you guys can know that it's happening for you too. He didn't make nobody more special than the next. And like I said, with this opportunity, it has given me that. This is a platform. I'm so not racist, but this is a platform where I see a lot of my queens. All ladies are queens, all of them. But this is a platform, an opportunity that has shown me it's there. It's there. If you want it, you can get it, you can have it. And because I know my God, because I know everything that he has brought me through, I know that if it happened for somebody else, it can happen for me. I know that if it happened for Oprah, it can happen for me. It really can. It's just the question is, do I want it? Will I accept it? And today, March 4th, 2021, I accepted it. I accepted it from the only person who can give it to me. The CEO of the universe. My God. My Jesus. My Savior. And from this point on, it's all gas. It ain't no brakes. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here for me. I'm here for so many of you. You, whether you see it or not, trust me, my heart is good. I've not always made the best choices. I've not always done the right things. But My heart is good. The conversations that I've had today, the experience that I've had today, I've had other things happen. I've had other situations or other moments, I would say. But this was different. This is on a whole other level. Again, um, I'm just so happy and grateful now. I'm just so thankful that it's happening for me. When it felt bad all week, when it felt bad all month, I'm so happy and grateful now. Now, maybe not when it was happening, maybe not yesterday, even though I write it down. Again, you see my wall. Sorry, whatever the case may be, but the saying is write it down plain. Write it down, make it plain so that those who see. So this is a message to me, to myself. I promise to myself, like I told you guys, I show up. I show up for whoever may be watching. I show up for whoever is watching. I show up for me, most important, because I have things to do. I have people to bless. I have crowns to watch and make sure they get repolished, because ultimately you'll polish your own crowns. But I'll be here to remind you that it's there for you to polish. So again, this is not favoritism towards my queens, but I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm a queen. I've felt like I've walked my entire life without a crown until this day. I didn't think that I deserved a spot here. As crazy as that sounds, there's stories behind it. I did not think that I deserved a spot here in the flesh as a little girl. But I now know, I now appreciate every moment of that. Everything. Good, bad, ugly, happy, sad, whatever. And so I can only hope and pray that you guys do realize that your crown is there. It's never left. You came in this world with it on your head. Let's remind our little girls of that every day. Every day. Which means I got to get better with that too. I have a lot of girls in my life that I love dearly, and I'll text and I'll reach out, maybe once, twice a week. My babies, my nieces. But I remind them that they're enough. They've always been enough. They are worthy. And anything that they want, they can have. They deserve it because it's there. It was put here for them. Something had to happen, as we would like to say, to Jesus, but for Jesus, so that it can happen for us, which means it's already happening for us. Will you believe that? Will you tap into that? I've said it before. I've said it plenty of times before, starting jobs, whatever the case may be, whatever I did. I've said it. Now I get to walk it. I literally get to live it. And I've always been one of those people who said, I'm by my word. And if you know me, if you're close to me, I definitely live by my word. I try to make sure if I say it, I'll do it. If I don't say it, I'm not going to do it. If I don't want to, I won't. Whatever. I stand firm on what I believe and what I felt. But sometimes I didn't walk it, even for the people closest to me. But it's time. It's time. It's my time. It's your time too if you're ready. If you're ready, go to him. Talk to him. Accept, because it's already there. So again, you guys, I'm gonna get off the emotions. Again, like I say, it's Think About It Thursday. However, because it is also Thankful Thursday, I just had to come on here and just talk about what I'm thankful for. again, show up for me, show up for someone who may be watching, who may, who may need that, who may need that word, or who may need something, who may need to hear something that touches them. I can only hope that, well, not even hope no more. I know that this is not in vain. I know my voice is not in vain. I know that he's pushing me to make sure that my voice is heard for someone who is watching. So on that note, I love each and every one of you. My queens is there when you're ready. And so now I will promise myself to walk, as if, to walk as though. That crown is always in position. Make no mistakes, I'm still human, I'm still in the flesh. I won't always get it right. Um, but my heart will always be in the right place. Excuse me. My heart will always be in the right place from the jump. I promise that. And so, yes, I'm full. I've been emotional for the past 6 hours, but it's been good emotions. It's been thankful emotions. I'm thankful for those too. Unexpectedly, but I'm thankful for it. And so, yes, I I'm filled with love, emotions, words are, yeah. So I just wanted to share that again, with you, with myself, my queens. So, with that being said, my posts and everything that I will continue to post, my lives that I will continue to do, will most definitely on the forefront be about business. It will be about my business. I'm going to say that because this position, this opportunity is placing me where he needs me to be to reach so many more. I've done my job, you know, elsewhere. I've loved on others. I've loved on those closest to me. I've kept my life a secret long enough. And most, I still enjoy my personal time. My life will still be mine. But some things weren't meant for me to go through alone. Some things, or not that, some things weren't meant for me to experience and then keep to myself. I think that's why they call them testimonies. You share your testimony with someone so that you share the blessing, and they can ultimately realize they will see, they will appreciate their testimony on a whole nother level. So again, my calls will continue, my posts will continue, my lives will continue. It will definitely be about my business, because even with this opportunity, I know the growth that it has. Like I say, I see my mentors, the ones that I do see, my chairwomen. I know I love them and I adore them, but I know God didn't make them no more special. I know that He doesn't love them more than He loves me. He has His own personal love and equal love for us all. So I know that if He did it for her and her and her, He can do it for me. Why not? I have a crown too. And not just that, our men are killing it there too. Um, Shouts to Antoine Boatwright, Goatwright as we call him, and so many more. Um, Marcus, Simon, you guys, they are awesome in their own rights. And so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for relationships and bonds and opportunities that has given me more than just a check. But it's going to give me that so that I can reach somebody else. So that I can still make sure that things are getting done. And I won't worry about the rest. You know, he'll do that. So from now on, I most definitely, you can't see my other wall, but I will most definitely, I have notes to myself and I remind myself that I'm worthy, that I need to be relentless, that I need to be consistent, dedicated. I know it's in me. I've been that before. I've been consistently being me. I've been dedicated to being me. I've been relentless at being Deidre Renee Wells. And so ain't no need for me to stop now. Why? My happiness is right around the corner. Matter of fact, it's here already. You know, I'm enjoying my smile these days on another level for me, for myself. Um, and I can only hope to share all of that with you guys. I can only hope to share my testimony, my love, my blessings, and my opportunities. This opportunity to show up for yourself on so many other levels. Not just investing in yourself financially, but investing in yourself mentally, emotionally. That's what they mean when it says more about more than just Forex. I'm so happy and grateful. Whew. But yes, you guys, it has been over 30 minutes and it is time for me to host a call tonight. So I'm going to drop the link. Um, yes, if you want, I will make sure that that is appropriate. But I will drop some information. So at 9 p.m., I will be hosting a call. So you have some minutes in case you watch this video prior to. If you would like to join in a call, and this won't be the only time I'm hosting and showing up. So if you would like to see the information, if you want the information, reach out to me, call me, text me, email me, DM me, whatever they say, you know, however it goes. Reach out. I'm here. I promise I won't turn you away. I promise I'll be okay even if you decide not to. But I'm definitely here. So this has been real, sharing my emotions with God knows who. Um, it's been real, and I love each and every one of you. I'll see you at the top. The bottom is way too crowded, but the top is where we started from. I love you all to life. Good night.